Oh, okay.
Out there with you! God! Get it away from me! You're thinking of locking us all up? You're gonna need a bigger cell.
So that guy in the cell's the one who nearly ran us down. Looks like his car wasn't fast enough.
Those workers from Ace are gonna be okay, Batman. Shame not all of them made it.
Okay. For starters, we're gonna do the get the bomb out of the way in Leak Island.
You see what that thing does to cars? I ain't staying to find out!
Riddler, tell me everything. I'm asking nicely.
This is all I know!
Thanks.
I think Riddler's gonna kill Batman and Catwoman tonight. Maybe he really is a genius.
Yeah, that bomb's around here somewhere.
Radio stations are playing that emergency broadcast song.
Oh wait, I know what the one would be.
All right, sir. Connection established. As expected, sir, a small drone force has been deployed to stop you.
Batman spotted in the cauldron! Batman's taking out a drone!
Not until I finish disarming the bomb.
Drone's been hit! Rattler down! We lost one, sir. He's making you look like a fool! Batman took out a drone. Make him pay! Cauldron unit.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Excellent work. Bomb defused.
Protect these bombs, Sergeant. Whatever it takes.
Riddler, tell me what you know.
Like hell, Bat Freak.
Last chance.
I'll talk.
That tortured creature was once a man.
Let's see. How many more So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A couple more.
Dr. Kurt Langstrom. There must be a cause for this transformation. His lab might hold the answer.
Proceed with caution, sir. The creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings.
There's a computer. Maybe it contains some answers. This computer stores all of Dr. Langstrom's research. Mixing his DNA with a vampire bat? That was never going to end well. If I search through his files, I may be able to create an antidote to his condition. I need to isolate the man-bat's signature and remove it from Langstrom's DNA. That's it. I've created a clean DNA sample. Now all I need to do is make him take his medicine. Alfred, I've synthesized a cure in Langstrom's lab. Now I just need to find him.
Any idea where he may be hiding?
He's not in control of his actions. He could be anywhere.
No one knows this city better than you, Master Bruce. You'll find him.
Honey, are you okay? Oh my God!
Blunt trauma to the head. Langstrom had no idea what he was doing.
Hello, world. No, that's awful. It's terrible.
Go on, just be yourself.
Okay. Full genetic resplicing was a success. The recombinant molecule.
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done.
His wife? Your parents? What is it about dead relatives that turned you into a giant rodent?
The bat creature's in hiding. When it emerges, I'll be ready. I'm heading to Wayne Tower. If we can decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols, we should be able to track his location.
Alright,
If he
let's
thinks he
get
can
this
hide
done.
from you, sir, he's in for something of a surprise.
Run! Get away from him!
I'm gonna count to 1, and then I get mad.
Come back! Get him!
You've been very helpful.
So, Batman saved the day at ARKHAM? Good for him. More loot for us. Damn it! Get out! Go! You said you were getting the smokes. That's the whole reason we raided that damn place.
Control, we have a riot in progress near Wayne Tower. Over.
Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the Arkham Knight's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
You know, if I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago. I always figured the truth would be a letdown. But I have to admit, masquerading as Gotham's least interesting socialite is one hell of a cover story. The dead parents...
You had to go and spoil the surprise. I was hoping to keep her under wraps until she's ready. Next generation disruptor. It's still a couple of weeks from completion, but I figured you'd appreciate a working prototype. I should have her with you later on this evening.
Thanks, Lucius. I think I might need it.
Location verified.
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the Miyagani tunnel network.
Glad to be of assistance, Mr. Wayne. While you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts. An upgrade to your weapons generator will let you overcharge the Batmobile's secondary weapons. You'll be a force to be reckoned with. Ah, you'll like this. Wrote it myself when I saw what you were up against this evening. The drone virus hijacks the militia tank's weapon systems and causes them to target their allies. Ah, I'll be in touch as soon as it's ready. Now, if there's anything else you need, I'll be here all night. It's not... That young impersonator of yours seems surprisingly well equipped. It's as if he's based his suit on my earlier designs. Take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
You style yourself as a guardian, Batman, a protector. Yet you cannot even guard your friends.
You've got contact. Heavy contact. Outside the tunnel. Suggest immediate exfil, sir.
No! I'm not going anywhere.
You got a drone. No! Strikes on multiple friendlies. Status update. Entrance armor disabled.
Alfred, I'm at the tunnel entrance. Open the doors.
Just a moment, sir. I'm accessing the building's security mainframe.
Alfred, there's another blast door. I need you to open it.
Oh dear. Seems they've blocked me out of the system. They must know you're here.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll find another way in. Have you made any progress on the cure?
Getting there. Hey, I haven't heard from Barbara for a while. Is she okay?
She's fine. She's working on something for me. It's important.
But she's safe, right?
Don't worry, Tim. Just keep working on that cure.
Oh, bats! How very me of you! Though I can see why you didn't tell him after old Jimbo's hysterical overreaction. Still, if you cared about Barbara the way that little sidekick of yours does, maybe she wouldn't have got kidnapped in the first place. They're star-crossed, Patsy. Like me and you. Shame they're being torn apart thanks to your crusade. So let's recap. Barbara? Kidnapped, and let's face it, probably dead. You're lying to Loverboy Wonder about it, and dear old Jim's marched off on his lonesome to save the day. Not your best day at the office, Bats. Something on your mind?
How long you been down here? A week?
I need to find a way to bring the Batmobile through before I engage them.
Let Robin out of his cage. You can't force him to slave over your cure.
You're not going anywhere. Tri-weave titanium-coated armor plate. Nice. Unless you know exactly where to shoot. You're good, Dark Knight. Even better than I remember. It's gonna make it even more satisfying when I kill you. Oh, and don't worry about Barbara. I'll take better care of her than you ever did. Batman's in the control room. Show him what happens when he messes with minds.
That guy doesn't know you very well now, does he? I think you're trapped down here. And a supervillain thinks a bullet to his stomach and a handful of tanks stop the Batman.
Batman just took out a Diamondback.
Time to rescue Oracle and make the Arkham Knight pay.
I see you're back in the car, Master Bruce.
I'm going after the Knight. He's here in the tunnel.
Then let us hope he has Miss Gordon with him.
Damn it, he's here. Open the door. Open the doors.
So the Batmobile's thermal scanner is only picking up one body. It's the driver. No sign of Miss Gordon.
He knows where she is. He's not getting away.
Keep him away! Fire! That car's gonna smash us to pieces! He's getting close! Let him off the road! Don't worry, sir. He's mine. I'll stop the son of a bitch. Keep him away! No, somebody deal with him! I'm taking enemy fire! Under heavy fire! APC is down. I say again, the APC is down. All support units to fall back immediately.
The driver isn't the Arkham Knight, but he'll know where I can find him.
How does it feel to be chasing the wrong man?
Where is the Arkham Knight?
You won't find him!
You think I didn't know you were tracking my broadcast location? Here's a lesson, Batman. I know how you think, which means I know how to beat you.
Where is he?
With Barbara Gordon. She's ours now. Can you imagine what the Knight's going to do to her? What are you doing?
No! You can't do this!
Where is he?
He's gone to see the little man, the penguin. He supplied the safe houses for the attack. The Knight's gone to pay him for his services. That's it. That's all I know. I remember. No, not again. I'll tell you, just stop.
Remember something else?
He uses a refrigeration company as a front. The trucks distribute weapons throughout the city.
What's it called?
North Refrigeration.
Thank you.
Alfred, I need you to find out everything you can about North Refrigeration.
Of course. May I inquire why?
Penguin's supplying arms to the Arkham Knight, and right now, he's the best lead we have to finding Barbara.
I'll look into it right away, sir. Ah, I can see Mr. Fox is trying to contact you.
Lucius.
Mr. Wayne, your new Batmobile upgrade is ready to deploy. The Batwing is en route to Grand Avenue.
Sir, I've discovered an exploit the Arkham Knight was using to broadcast via your gauntlet. Rest assured that all of our communications are securely encrypted. Should I lock him out to prevent further disruptions?
Keep the channel open, Alfred. The more he talks, the more I know about him.
Very well, sir. I should be connected shortly, sir. Expect minor resistance, Master Bruce.
Alpha target spotted! Northern sector, Miyagani Island! Confirm multiple hits, over. Mamba down. He's hitting us hard. Drone feed offline. Get back! Drone's off!
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Congratulations, sir. Bomb destroyed.
The hell is it?
Keep pushing! I might just pull the trigger on this place!
Sir, we just tracked a fast-moving aircraft heading in on Grand Avenue. This thing just pulled a J-turn, clocking in at 12 Gs. I don't know anything that can do that.
I do. Show him what it means to go to war.
The drone virus overrides the friend or foe identification system of militia drones. An infected drone will target other drones instead of the Batmobile. When deployed at higher weapon energy levels, this will infect multiple enemy targets.
Sir, I've lost control of a drone. He's overriding my control protocols.
Send units to intercept! Take it out!
Drone down!
Hit him hard, Sergeant!
I want that car wrecked. Rattler hacked. Drone offline. You're starting to see it, aren't you?
Sir, I've been looking into North Refrigeration as you requested. It seems Master Grayson has been investigating them for some time.
Good. Tell him to send me what he has.
He insisted on seeing you in person, sir. He's on his way from Bloodhaven with the pertinent information. He'll meet you on a rooftop overlooking the Ranelagh Ferry Terminal.
Thanks, Alfred.
In the meantime, sir, scans have established that the Arkham Knight has mobilized his senior lieutenants in armored personnel carriers throughout the city. We currently have a lock on one such vehicle, should you wish to intervene and remove them from the battle. The citywide scan has picked up one of the militia APCs. I am relaying its location to you now, sir.
I saw him taking out the security guard in the station. Man, he's kicking serious ass in that new suit.
I'm near the clock tower. Batman's in pursuit. I need reinforcements immediately. Incoming. I'm taking enemy fire. Enemy engaging. Damn it, take him out. No way you're stopping me.
It's too late. Lead vehicle's gone.
Cash, I've taken out one of the militia's APCs. I need the driver picked up and taken back to GCPD.
I'll get someone on it, Batman.
Sir, a GCPD helicopter reported a burning bat symbol on a rooftop in Otisburg. I believe Azrael is displaying his willingness for another challenge.
All units be advised. Checkpoint operational in the north of Founders Island. Falcon 3 out.
Hey man, what's the time? Seriously? What do you mean? We're posted on a rooftop opposite the biggest clock in Gotham, and you're asking me what time it is? Oh yeah, I hadn't noticed. I was busy watching. Chemical factories on the rack. Need to keep away from the site. I don't know, Scarecrow.
I am ready for another challenge.
Break every bone in your freaking body. This thing's going through your face.
This won't take long. We'll be quick.
This
have shown great skill. I'll return when you're ready for the next challenge.
No matter how difficult the test, I will prevail.
Another competent display, sir. He was clearly studying your techniques closely during his time in Arkham City. Initial tests show he is employing an almost identical fighting style to your own.
It takes more than that to defend this city, Alfred.
Agreed. I'll collect the data from this encounter and compile it with the first. Let me know if you need anything else, sir.
I wish we had this kind of hardware on every job. Sure make things easy.
Okay, let's see. Let's go deal with the Riddler.
Riddler's trial's in Kingston. He's been toying with me so far, enjoying the sense of control. I doubt he'll be playing games much longer.
Heaven knows how his insanity has manifested itself this time.
This must be the entrance, but I need to secure the area first.
Oh, Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else. Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one. Next one. The only mammal capable of flight.
What?
You're actually a variety of squirrel. Contrary to popular belief, very few bats survive on blood. Most species subsist on insects, whereas you prefer to live off undeserved praise.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
Oh, this is too tense to watch.
Okay. Time to possibly maybe die. Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Oh, good. More fun.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
We have the location of an APC, sir. The militia lieutenants are ramping up protection. It won't be easy.
Batman's in pursuit. I say again, Batman's in pursuit.
Support is on its way. Hang in there.
We just took out another one. Just 2 of you left. I just took a hit. No! Ran him off the road. We're taking fire. You take me down, I'm taking you with me.
The APC is down. Orders are...
That's another one of the militia's lieutenants out of the picture.
Unfortunate news, sir. Members of the League of Assassins have been spotted on the rooftops of Mirgani Island. Well, I presume it's the League, sir. The reporting officer's precise words were, and I quote, crazy-ass ninjas.
Thanks, Alfred. I'll investigate.
Sir, I'm tracking the flight path of a large aircraft currently on the periphery of the city. Unless it diverts course, it will soon pass directly over Bleak Island.
Keep tracking it, Alfred. Let's see what Nightwing's got on North Refrigeration. If I find Penguin, I'll find the Arkham Knight.
Indeed, sir. Master Grayson confirmed he'll meet you on the building overlooking the Ranelagh Ferry Terminal.